Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bremster, and today I'm coming to you with yet another birthday puzzle. This is Pointing Parrots? Yeah, Pointing Parrots by Chili and Randall. And this is one that was created for me using one of a constraint I played with a lot a few months ago. This is using parity dots, so I'm really looking forward to this one. Both Chili and Randall are Patreon supporters of mine, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they vote for in my Best of 2022, or nominate for my Best of 2022, and then everyone will get to vote during December. That'll be an open public poll of the puzzles that are nominated by my Patreon supporters, from the puzzles from the 30th of November last year, 1st of December 2021 through to the 30th of November 2022, and then those puzzles I'll put a form together and people can vote, and I'll put a list together of the top puzzles. So we'll see how that one goes. Hopefully that will just be a bit of fun for people, rather than we'll see how it goes. The other thing I want to call out is Kinnison, who's one of the people who's active in the Sudoku community, is putting together a 2022 advent calendar, Sudoku advent calendar, where they're releasing puzzles from the 1st of December all the way up to the 25th of December. They'll be 6x6 Sudoku, designed to be a tutorial level difficulty, so not too hard. They've all been tested apparently and are very, very good. I was not involved in that testing. And the final puzzle on the 25th of December will be a 9x9 and thematically linked somehow. I don't have all the details because the puzzles haven't been released yet and I'm not a tester, or not of those. So what I'm going to do is provide a link below where you can go, and there's a PDF document that has some introduction, and by the time this video comes out, some of the puzzles will also be out. So you'll be and a new puzzle will be released every day. So hopefully that's something that you can engage with. I'll provide links below for a bit, and hopefully you can jump on board with the advent calendar, because that sounds like a lot of fun. Apparently they're designed to be done in only like 2 or 3 minutes, so that sounds great fun. Maybe I'll do, I don't know, I'm saying maybe I'll do a bonus video or something. I don't have the bandwidth to do that, but I'm definitely going to try and do the puzzles. Yeah, so with that, let's have a look at Pointing Parrots by Chili and Randall, which is another birthday puzzle for me. I've gotten about 7, I think, and I'm not going to do them all on the channel, or if I do, I'll spread them out. Like some of them you may see in March. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must appear without repetition. We have arrows. What that means is the digits that are placed on the arrow must appear in the arrow circle. And we have parity dots. So on parity dots, I love parity dots. These are a constraint that we found while making polarizing Sudoku, but only right at the end, so we didn't explore it as much as I'd like. And they were created, I think, by math. And the way they work is cells separated by a black dot, they must have the same odd-even parity, and cells separated by a white dot must have different odd-even parity. And that's all they mean, but beautiful. Of course, not all dots are given, because if every cell, if that was the case, then every cell would have to be separated by a dot, because they just would. It's just the way it works. Every 2 cells is either going to be the same or a different odd-even parity. But when we first released a puzzle with this constraint, I had questions. It's like, are all dots given? It's like, no, they're not. Yeah, weird. Anyway, that's all the rules. Let's give this a shot. I'm going to restart my timer. Okay. So arrows. We do know, I could start with arrows or I could start with dots. I'm going to start with a little bit of arrows. So we do know that a 3-cell arrow where all the digits see each other has a minimum of 1, 2, 3. So this has to be 6, 7, 8, or 9. However, these are 5 arrow cells that all see each other. And the minimum I can put on those is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which sums to 15. So the minimum these could sum to is 15. So if I put a 5 into either of those arrow bulbs, then the other one would have to be 10, and that doesn't work. So this is also 6, 7, 8, 9. And the same is true here. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. The same is true here. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is 6, 7, 8, 9, and the same is true in these two. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 6, 7, 8, 9s around the outside. 6, 7, 8, 9's going down the outside. I should not try and do that. Okay. Now, if I put a 6 on this, I could do 1, 2, 6, 9. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm really not sure. But what I am going to play with now is parity. These have to be different. So one has to be even, one has to be odd, which means this has to be odd, so it's not 6 or 8. Now, if this is 7 or 9, this could be still odd. I don't know. But these... But I could do the same here. This has to be different. This can't be evens. This is 7 or 9. So this has to be 6 or 8 because I've now got a 7-9 pair. And if this is 6 or 8, this has a 1 on it. Now, this has to be 7 or 9 because it has to be two different parities, so it has to be odd. This has to be 7 or 9, which means this has to be not 7, 9, so there has to be a 1 on this. Now, this is marking across boxes. I'm not ridiculously happy with that. So let's do this. Let's start marking with colours. These are even. These are odd. This is a 7, 9 X-Wing. So I can't put 7, 9 in any of those either. So these are 6, 8. So those are also even. And there's ones in all of these. I'm just going to remember about these ones because I'm pencil marking across boxes, so I'm not ridiculously happy with that. One of these has to be even, one has to be odd, so that has to be odd. And because this has to be the same color, that has to be odd, therefore this has to be even. Therefore this has to be even. Now, this is odd, so this is an odd and an even. Now, this is an odd and an even. Ooh. There'll be something going on here. These are two of the same. Can't put a 1 on that. So this can't be 1, 6 or 1, 8. So it's 2, 5 if it's 7. Or 3, 4. Oh, there'll be another trick going on here. If this is 1, 2, 3, this is 4, 5, which works. If this is 1, 2, 3, this is 4, 5. If this is 1, 2... So this is 2, 4, 6, or 8. Now this is the sum of at least those, so it's not 2. So this is 4, 6, or 8. So this is a minimum of 5. This is one of each. Six, if it's 1, 2, 3. Does this have to be even? If this is 6, it can't be 3 even. So, but it has to sum to an even total. So it has to be 2 odds and an even. It has to be 2 odds and an even. Because if it's 2 evens and an odd, it's an odd total. If it's 3 odds... No, it could be... No, 3 odds is an odd total. So there must be an even and 2 of something else. And if it was 3 evens, it'd be 2, 4, and 6, and 2, 4, and 6 is 12. So it's 2 odds and an even. So this is 2 odds and an even. In fact, these are all 2 odds and an even. And there's an even here, so this must be even. Both of those are even. So these are all odd because I can't put 5 evens in the box. So this is even. This is 2 odds and an even. So this is even. This is 2 odds and an even. These are even. This is 2 odds and an even. So this is even. These must all be odd. This odd. Because otherwise I'd have too many evens in the box. So this must be even. This is now an odd and an even. So this is odd. So this is odd. This is even. This is odd. 2 evens make an even. If this is even, this would have to be even because 2 evens would make an even and I'd have 5 evens in the box. That is odd. An odd and an even makes an odd. I've got all four evens in this row. These are all odd. An odd and an even makes an odd. This is two odds and an even, so that becomes an odd. Two odds and an even. An odd is an even and an odd. An odd is an even and an odd, so I've got that. So I've got to put a 2 in here somewhere. This can't be 4 because this would have to be 2 and 2, so this is not 4. There must be a 2 on this because 4 and 6 is 10, so there is a 2 on this somewhere. This is 6 or 8. So this is 1 or 3, and this is not 5. Can I put a 4 on this arrow? Can I put a 4 on those arrows? 1, 4 is 5. 1, 3, 4 is 8. So that I could. Or 1, 2, 5 is 8. But 1, 2, 3 is 6. So we know this is from 3 or 5. The one down here is from 3 or 5. This is from 3 or 5. So this is from 4, 6 or 8. So this has to be higher than that. So this is from 5, 7 or 9. One could go in those, I suppose, and then put a 1 here. No, wait, where does 1 go in this row? If I put 1 here, 1 could go here, I suppose, and then... Oh, no, that doesn't work. If I put 1 here, though, 1 doesn't go on this arrow. 1 has to go in one of those two. So this isn't a 1. This is a 3, a 5, could be a 7, 2, 9. But there is a 1 in one of those two as well. This is an odd and an even. So this is a minimum of 3, but... So one of these is even, which would make one of those odd, and one of those is odd, which makes one of those even. This can't be... No, it could be 4. It can't be 8, though, because then this would have to be 9, and this would be a 1, but 1 is over here. This can't be 8. And I can't put 8 on this, because this can't be bigger. This is the 8. So this is 1, and this is 9. This is 2, 6. So this is 4. And this can't be 1, so that can't be 5. So this is either 4, 3 or 4, 5. This is 3, 5 or 7. Meaning this is 5, 7 or 9. There's a 9 here, which means 9's in one of those. So these have to sum to 9. One is even, one is odd. That doesn't help much. Nine is in one of those. 9 is in one of... No, 9 is in one of those. 9 is in one of those. There might be something going on with 7s and 9s, but not really. There's probably an easy... Oh, hang on. This 8 makes this a 6, which means this is 1, 2, 3, which means this is 5, and this can't be 2 because the 2 is over here. So this is 5, this is 4, this is 9, this is 7, this is 9, this is 7. There you go. Now, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this is 8. Now, can I do anything with this 1, 2, 3 yet? Not sure. But that's a cool way of starting this off. Weird that that hasn't... Now, this is an odd and an even, and it doesn't have a 1 on it. So it's 2, 5 or 3, 4. And this is the same, 2, 5 or 3, 4. But that has to be from 2 or 4 as well, doesn't it? So this is 6 or 8. Because because there's 2 or 4 down here, if this was a 2 or a 4, this would have to be a 6. And 1, 2, 6 is the smallest I could make it, and that'd have to be 9. So that is 6 or 8. That means that's 6 or 8? Yeah, because I've got to put a 2, 3, 4. This is 2 or 4. This is 2 or 4. And this... But I know what that one is. That's a 2. So there's no 2, 5 here. This is 3, 4. This is 6 or 8. And this is 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 5. And this is a 1, 3, 5. But there's no 1 here. This is the 1. This is not the 1. This is the 1. And this is 3 or 5. This is 3, 5, 7 or 9. It can't be 3. So 3 is in one of those two. This is very strange. This is very strange indeed. There's no 5 here because there's a 3, 5 pair here. So this is 7 or 9. If this is 6, this is 3. If this is 3, yeah, it still works. Very strange. So these are from 1, 3, and 7. I've got to put a 1, a 3, or a 7 on here. If it was 1, it would be with 8. If it's 3, it's with 6. And 7 would be with 2. So this is from 1. So 1, 3. There is a 7 here. So it means there's a 7 in one of those two because of Sudoku. 7 is there would make that 6. And make that 8. Three here makes this 6. 5 makes it 4. Hang on, this 3, 4 makes this 5. This is 3. 4 and 3 is 7. There's no 7 in either of those. This is a 3, 5. This is a 9. 3, 6 or 5, 4. This is a 4, 6 pair. I've got to put a 2 somewhere. This is very strange. 3, 4. So this is 2, 6 or 8. Very odd. The fact that the parity dots are still holding off is weird. So there's no 2 there, so there's no 5 there. Nine is in one of those two. No, 9 is right there. So that is the 9. I've got to put a 6 in here somewhere. Four is either here or here. Hang on, where does 6 go? This is a 4-6 pair. 6 can't go here. This is a 6. Which means in this box, 6 can only go there. So this is now has to have an 8 on it. This is 1 8. So there's no 1 here. This is 3 7. Oh, this is weirdly beautiful. This is, of course, 8 and probably has been for ages. I just forgot to do the arrow math. 3 takes 3 out of there, which takes 4 out of there. So this is now even and this is odd. I've got to put a 7 in one of those. Hang on, this is a 3 5 pair. There's no 3 there. I've still got to put 2, 4, and 8 into those, but 4 and 8 have to go into those. This is weird. 8 can't go there, so 8 is in one of those two. Is this going to be another 8 1? Can I put 8 there? 8 6 4 3. This is 8 5 2 would work. I think this is a triple. Let's put it in. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 2 6 and 9. We know 1 is in one of those two now. I've got to put a 2 or a 4 on this. If it's a 2, it's there. Still got to put a 4 in one of those. Five in this column is in one of those two. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Yeah, I still only know 1 about this. Though I can't put anything higher than a 6 on it. No, I can't put anything higher than a 5 on it. But that still doesn't help. Or maybe it does. One is in one of those two. One is in one of those 4. One is up here. Eight is in one of those two. Eight is in one of those two. Eight is in one of those two. So this, could this be 3? So this is 3, 5, 7, or 9. If it's 3, this is 1, 2. I don't see an inherent problem with that. Well, this would be 4 and this would be 4. This can't be 3. So this is 5, 7, or 9. Oh, wait a minute. This 3 makes this 7, which makes this 3. Does that do anything? Not really. Actually, I also had that from the 7, so that actually didn't do much at all. So this is an odd and an even. But I've still got all of the evens available. I put a 2 and a 4 in here. Can't put a 4 in here. Oh, where does 4 go in this box? I can't put 4 there. I can't put 4 there. This is a 4, so that is a 3. That's what I was missing. This is a 5. This is a 3, so this is a 6. So this is a 4, so this is a 5. That 4 makes this 2. 4, 2, 1, and 5 is 8, which I could have got from the 6, which makes this 6. That's what I was missing. Now, what did that do? These are from 1, 3, and 7. Need to put an 8 in one of those, and it's right there. So this is a 1, and this is a 9. So this is even, this is odd, there is no 1 in those. This is a 3, 7, which makes that 4, which is even. This 3, which is odd. That was a very important discovery. There is no 1 here, so this is the 1. This is a 2, 3. 1 is odd. This is 1, 2, and 5. And this 2 gives me the order, 5 and 2. Odd and even. This is now known pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 4 and 7. Okay, and these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is not a 1 or an 8. That is a 5. So that is yellow, and this is a 1, 8 pair. 4 and 7 are both... No, they're not both odd. I am losing my mind. This is a triple. That is not an 8. This is a triple still, though. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. There's no 2 there. There's no 4 there. That's the 7. So that is odd. This is a 2, 4 pair, which are both even. This 6 takes 6 out of those. So this becomes the 6, which is even. 2 and 9 makes this the 4 and this the 2. This is a 9 because of that 7, and I know what this is. This is a 4, which makes it even, which means this is the 7 and this is the 4. That is odd. That is even. 7 in this box has to be in one of those two. This has been odd for... No, since I got that 4, so not forever. So, but these are 3, 5, and 7. There is no 7 there. There is no 5 there. But this now has to be even, which means it's 4 or 6, and it's not 6. This is a 4. There is a 2 in one of those. In fact, these are 2, 3, and 7, I think. There's no 7 on that arrow, for certain. Because if I put a 7 on the arrow, then these would have to total 1. That's not going to happen, even with my broken math. So, what comes next? Soon we'll see. Oh, crikey, I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, so there's no 6 there. Sorry about that, everyone. I reached up too high. The 3 7 pair makes this the 2. This becomes a 3. So that's an odd. This is an even. This is now a 7, so this is not a 7. Wow, I am failing. 5, I would need a 4 and I don't have it. So this is 3 and 6. So this is 2 and 5. The 3 makes this 2 and 3. So this is even and odd. The 1 and 8, not sure, but this is 1, 6, or 8, and it's not 6. So this is 1 or 8. This is the 6. So these are 1 and 2 to make the 6 arrow work. So this is an 8, which I got as soon as I got that 3, I think. Oh, the 2 here makes this the 1 and this the 2. Sorry, everyone. I'm actually still not sleeping as well as I should, and my hands are starting to shake from lack of looking after myself. 1 and 8, and that's why I'm pushing wrong buttons. 1 and 8, but I'm enjoying the puzzle as a nice relax, so I'm taking it. 5 and 7 go in there. The 3 7 makes this the 5 and this the 7. That means that's not the 5. This is the 5, which is odd. This 2 looks down, making this the 9 and this the 2. This 8 looks down, making this the 1 and this the 8, so odd and even. This 7 looks up, making this the 3 and this the 7. This has to be even to complete the row. So that's going to be the 6. This is missing 2 odd digits. Completing the colouring, I need 1 and 9, and this 9 will do for completing it, 1 and 9. And that completes Pointing Parrots by Chili and Randall. Took a little bit longer than I probably should have, but that was really fun. I kind of needed that today, so thanks, guys. Yeah, hope you're enjoying the puzzles. Sorry about all the misclicks and the forgotten math. Oh well, I'm going to try and get some better sleep tonight. Yeah, hope you're enjoying everything. Hope you're enjoying the channel. I hope you all looking forward to participating in the poll or whatever. Yep, check out the advent calendar from Kinnison, and yeah, as always, good luck with your solving.